The next performance is originally from Bucks County or Berks County. It's very sloppy handwriting, and I don't give a shit about Pennsylvania. But they now live in Plymouth Meeting. Please welcome our next performer, Gina Stitzer, a.k.a. the Genius Gremlin.
Gremlin, I even wore my Gremlin t-shirt, but it should say just got alcohol, because apparently that's when I become a Gremlin, and I don't think that's going to happen this evening. My girlfriend actually gave me that nickname because when we go out drinking, but she makes me laugh because one day we were driving down the road and I had a Jeep Wrangler. I had the top off, middle of summer. All of a sudden, torrential downpour out of nowhere. I look over at her. She's frantically rolling up her window. Seriously, that's why my ninja skills aren't working. I forgot to roll my window. It was a devastatingly sad day for me because I spent my entire life thinking I was a ninja. And one rainstorm comes along and Mother Nature says, "Yo, dumbass, you're not a ninja, buy a fucking umbrella." It could be so cool. I gave up drinking excessively recently. There's a lot of bad side effects of drinking excessively. I was once drunk for 2 years, Doc. And if I hadn't sobered up, I'd still be with the bitch. But as much as I did give up drinking excessively, I do still love the herb. Because, God put pot here on earth for us to partake in and enjoy. And if anybody has any doubt that God smokes pot, just look at the duck-billed platypus. No other explanation. None. And, I do not believe that marijuana usage causes memory loss either, because I'll tell you why I don't believe it. I don't believe it because, it's really not important why I don't believe it. It's not a gateway drug. The only thing marijuana is a gateway to is Doritos. Never once have I smoked a joint and said, "Hey, you know what this is missing? Some meth." Never had. But I'll tell you what it does do. It does promote good driving habits. Recently they did a study, and this is no lie, recently they did a study, and the state of Colorado was ranked #1 in safe drivers. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever been to Colorado, but it's like the Amsterdam of the United States. Instead of a bar on every corner, there is a pot shop on every corner. The state shuts down at 4:20. It's ranked #1, and it makes sense because everybody's stoned. Because, a drunk driver, he's going to blow right through a stop sign, take out 20 people, not even remember doing it the next morning. A stone driver's going to stop at that stop sign, and he's waiting for that son of a bitch to turn green. I'll tell you what really does annoy me, the drug helpline. I called one, no help at all. Nobody can tell me where to find an ace. They just told me I had a problem. I'm like, no shit, I got a problem, I'm out of pot. Like, help me. Well, we can recommend a good rehab. I'm a big fan of Amy Winehouse, so I took a cue from her on that, and I said, no. Other than the death part, that worked out pretty well for her. Which, by the way, if you're going to light a candle in memory of Amy Winehouse, make sure to hold the teaspoon over the flame, because that way she'll know that one was her. I do have to say that Amy Winehouse was exonerated. Her toxicology reports came back. She was nothing in her system, no drugs, no alcohol when she died. So I got to wonder how the anti-drug people are handling this blow now, because there's hardcore proof that quitting drugs kills. I met my girlfriend on an online dating site, totally free. And every time we get in an argument, I'm just like, hey, you got to pay for it. She paid me back big time because my last birthday, she bought me a tent. That was her way of saying, you now sleep outside. I'm hoping for Christmas time to get a heater for that tent. It's going to get cold. She's over here shaking her head no, so I doubt it. But, family's a wonderful thing. They have this not-so-subtle way of telling you things. I went to my dad's house for dinner. My stepmom offered me a drink. Totally normal. And then she hands me a can of Swim Fast. Now, I guess that 5 pounds is noticeable after all. the anniversary of 9/11 just passed, and I can't believe it's been 10 years. Unbelievable. It seems like yesterday. But, seriously, we just won a 10-year game of hide and seek. If we just would have sent an army of first graders, we would have had that in the bag a long time ago. And, how hard did we really look for him? 10 years to find a grown man in the middle of the desert in his own house. But we found John Wayne Bobbitt's penis in a field of snow. I have to go to lights, so that's my time for tonight. Thank you all.